Hello everyone and welcome to my Honkai Impact third account showcase. Uh, I really wanted to do this for a while now, and now is the perfect opportunity because I just reached 1200 days of login, and I thought that I would show you everything that I've been able to do on this account ever since I started playing in 2021. First, I want to start by just explaining how I found this game and why I started playing. I remember the first time I played this game, it was actually before this. Um, I saw the Zelle animated short on YouTube and I was really obsessed with it, so I wanted to try the game. But the problem was that I was playing on my old phone and the game was super laggy. And also, the story is very confusing in the beginning and all the menus and mechanics. So I just decided to drop the game. But then Genshin came out, and I haven't heard of Genshin before it came out, like while it was in the beta. But when it came out, all my friends were playing it, so I wanted to try it as well. And I was really hooked on that game. And then I remembered that, hey, the same guys actually made a different game that I played previously, but I heard people saying that Honkai Third has an even better story than Genshin. So I thought that I would give it a second try, and I am so happy that I did because this game genuinely changed me in so many ways. Um, and another reason why I started playing is because on Instagram I kept seeing ads of Hershov Sentience, uh, and her gameplay was really crazy at the time, and I really wanted to get her. But the problem was that by the time when I started playing again, her banner was already gone. So I had to save for a few months, hoping that she would get a rerun, not really knowing how the reruns work in this game yet. So I didn't spend any pools until she came back and then eventually got her. So this is a free-to-play account. The next thing I want to show you is my top up. I haven't spent anything. Um, there have been times where I was very tempted. Like one time I wanted to buy the two summer skins for Rush of Truth and Origin, and I was just like 4 pin coupons short. Uh, so I was very tempted to spend money to buy just a few more coupons, but in the end, I think Vita had her uh, outfit banner rerun, and I didn't really want the outfit, I just wanted the tickets. So I just pulled until I got them, and thankfully I got them pretty early, so I could stop pulling and I could buy the two skins that I actually wanted. Let me show you my profile. Um, I have Herschel Flame Science Time Runner skin here because Flame Scion is my favorite Herschel and also my favorite form of Kiana. And this skin for the longest time has been my dream skin to have on this account, and I had to wait a very long time for it to come back. Um, but thankfully I was able to get her after a few years. Um, and then here are my frames. I don't really care about these. I don't collect them. Um, so as you can see, I'm missing a lot of them. And then I'm in the Honkai Updates Armada, which is a page that I follow on Instagram. I get a lot of the leaks and stuff from here. And then on my profile, I have my Hershey Trio theme displayed because this theme is the pride and joy of my account. I will show them to you later, but um, I'm really happy to have this theme and to have all their outfits and almost all their gears. Truth is the only one who doesn't have her signatures. But I think you can actually get them from the dorm shop now. So that's one of my goals definitely. And then astralops. I honestly don't care about the emblems either. Uh yeah, I don't really care about them, but there is one that I'm sad that I missed, which is the Paimon one, if I can find it here. I did play it during this patch, but I didn't really like the event at the time, so I didn't play enough to get this. And I'm so sad that I missed it because if you have this equipped, then on the finish screen, on the victory screen, Paimon actually shows up, and I think that's really cool, and I wish that I got it. But yeah, these are my only. Wait, I thought I had this. I guess I haven't done enough of the event. But yeah, these are the only ones that I have. And then next, if we are here already, then I'm going to show you my achievements. I am almost done with them. I just have a couple. I don't really pay attention to these anymore, so that's why I haven't done all of them yet. And some of these are related to the dorm, which again I just don't really look at anymore. And then here's one which is for doing like mentor stuff, which I don't really do either. And this one, this just takes a really long time. And this one is for like competitive players, which I'm not. I don't really like to, compete in the weekly stuff. I just like to do them once and then be done with it. Okay, now let me show you my characters. I think that it will be easiest if I just scroll through them slowly and show them to you. And that's it. And I also have a couple of these character tria cards that I never used up. And then these are the characters that I am missing. When it comes to Pokemon characters like Bilby, Onia, Shrubly Bird, and miss them, I do want them, but they are never rerunning again, pretty much. And also Freylong Vicissitude. So I want them, but I probably won't gacha for them. Except for her show Rebirth. She's available in the battlepass shop, and by the next patch, I'm going to have enough to save up for her. And then, out of the part 2 characters, I really want Lantern, Sushong, And Rita, I don't really care about Teresa and the little Durandal. And you probably have noticed that a lot of my characters have skins. That's because I really like to collect them, and it's one of my goals in this game to have a skin for each character. When it comes to my favorite character, just based off of the story, it would probably be, well, Kiana is my all-time favorite. Like, not even just in this game, but like out of like all the gacha games, or maybe just like video games in general. I also really like Fuha. For a long time, she was my favorite. And of course, that got me into the game. And out of part 2, I really love Hylia and Dream Seeker. Um, and of course, Vita and Senadina and Songchu. Part 2 has just a lot of really good characters. I thought that I would show you my Part 2 characters specifically. Most of them have their signature, except for Telama, because I never got it for her. And also Senadina, because she's a new character, but her weapon is in the battlepass shop as well, so I will be able to get it eventually. And now let me show you my favorite skins. So first of all, my all-time favorites, like I said previously, are Time Runner Kiana. I am very happy to have this. And also that one Azure Impera skin that I don't remember the name of. This one. This one also took so long to rerun, so again I am very happy to have this. And I also have the summer skins for the Harsha trio. So Harsha of Truth, and then Origin, and Finality, which is the gacha skin. I also got this in the other video that I uploaded, one of my favorite Bronya skins. So I have this summer skin for Senti, which is my favorite of hers. I love that this skin isn't like all the other summer outfits, which are just typically like swimsuits. This one isn't, but it is still like very much a summer outfit, which makes it very unique to me. I also love this May skin, but specifically because I have this as a figurine. It's not an official one, it's a bootleg that I bought off Vinted, but it is at least a really good looking bootleg. I also have this skin, which is like how Senti appeared in the story at the beginning. And one last thing that I want to show is I do have Lantern's maid skin, but unfortunately I don't have the character, so I can't use it. But this skin is definitely one of my motivations for getting Lantern, just so that I can play with this skin. And as for skins that I really want, I want this Sushong skin, which I think that this was in the shop recently, but I couldn't pick it up, so maybe next time. There is also the Lunar New Year Elysia skin. I love this one, but unfortunately I couldn't get it when it came out because I was busy spending on other stuff. I also love this Durandor skin, and I would really like to have it one day, but the problem is that I am hesitant when it comes to getting outfits for older characters, since, I never use her anymore, not even in Elysian Realm. So she would only look pretty in the menus and on the bridge if I put her there. But it is still a really nice skin. Also, one of my goals definitely is to get the Wintry Wishes skin for Kiana, which is definitely like one of the best skins in the game, just in general, because of the amount of details that this skin has. I would also love this skin for Prometheus. Again, I don't use her, but this is just a very cute skin. There's a lot of small details. And I love the Decora style, I'm pretty sure this is. I've also wanted this skin for Cordofelis for a very long time. The final skin is this one for Kasumi. I have wanted this again for so long, ever since the Hexer Bunny event came out. This is just one of the coolest skins, I think. And again, it's a shame that I never used this character, but I would love to at least have her on the bridge. And lastly, there is this skin for Flame Mongol Visitude, which is a gacha skin. Actually, I don't think that they have rerun this in a very long time, but I would love to have this one day. But currently it's not a high priority for me, as I don't even have the character for her. When it comes to favorite character as to like who to play, I think it would be Vita, Helia, the S-rank Helia, or the high level. I think that they have the best gameplay out of part 2. Out of part 1, I think that Senti actually has the best gameplay. Or another favorite is her share of Flame Scion, but I could just be saying this because she is my favorite character like overall, so maybe I'm just biased here. Now let me show you my astralops. I only have 2 because I don't really care for them. I have, of course, the Dreamseeker and Songchu from the spending event last time. When it comes to goals to getting them, I mean, I would love Teresa. I love this Teresa, actually. I wish that we got this one. It's playable. I think that this design is just much better. And also this Chenshu. This should have been playable. And maybe Yoyun. I really liked her in the story. I would love any of them, but I don't think that I would pull for them, and I don't really like Serapeum. So when it comes to elves, I only have a few. I have these 2, which are free, and I have these 3 from spending event shops. I saved up the currency. And I think that I got either Elf Alicia or Kiana Elf from a selector box that they gave away some time ago. But at one point this one was also free, but at that time I was taking a break from the game, so I don't have her. But it's fine, I don't really care for some of these elves. I would only like to have Siren and Blade Randall out of these, and maybe Bella for the lore. But again, I don't really care for either the elves or the astralops. And then now let's go to my inventory. I don't really know what to say here, so I think I will just let you have a look. And just a bunch of duplicates and 3 stars, and then stigmata. my favorite set, art-wise, would be the one for Herschel of Origin, and specifically maybe this one, because I'm a big Yame fan, of course. But I also really like this one because she just looks so cool here. And another one of my favorites is specifically this Kiana, because I actually have this as a pin. I was lucky enough to find a pin of this at a random anime con that I went to, which in Hungary, this game, it feels like no one knows about this game because it's always like either Genshin or Star Rail, but no one really knows about this game, it feels like. But I really like a lot of these story stigmatas, like this one. Show Sentience is so cool here. I love the composition here for the pose that they chose. And then it has the scenes from that one animated short. I also really like this one. I love anything with Yana and the Void Drifter on it. And I also really love the set for Hylia, for the Asran Hylia. I love that. I love when they put the story for the character on their stigmata. So a lot of those sets are my favorites, like the Vita one, like especially this one with the giant mech. And I love the Songchu one, like especially this one, I think it's just really pretty and cute. And this one too. And I really love the art for the first Elysia's stigmata. Look at the cat here, I never even noticed that. But yes, this one is really pretty. And I also wish that I had the original set for Social View and Ego, because that has a lot of references to the other flame chasers. And then for materials, I have a bunch of these selector boxes, unless I don't want to pick like one of the stigmatas from here, I just don't use them. And I also have this selector that we got for the anniversary, where we can like pick one of the characters. And the reason why I didn't use this up is because I want both Gilvi and Deponia, and I'm hoping that I can get one of them from the Dawn Supply and pick the other one from this box, so that's why I've been saving it. And then I just have like a bunch of material stuff here that I never use, especially this one. This one gives some pretty good rewards, so I don't want to waste it. And then this is for my basic materials. Forging stuff and event stuff. I again like these recover stamina, but I don't use them ever. I just like to keep them. And then for fragments, I don't think that this is very exciting. Now let me show you my dorm actually. I don't really use the dorm anymore. I did go in here earlier to upgrade one of them. I used to play around with this when I was a beginner. Like I used to like decorate it and like theme each room. Like this one has the main cat. And because of Kiana and Bronya, I put Zeda and Meko here as well. And then here I just have all the Huas because there's a lot of them, and she is one of my favorites. I really love Hua. But as you can see, this room isn't that nicely decorated, unfortunately. And then this one, I just have like some of the Elysian Realm characters here. They also have this player character, and this one. I don't know who these people are. Get out of my house. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, I don't know what to do with them. So yeah, I think that's it for the Thorn. And again, like this is one of those rooms that I didn't really do anything with. Especially because like this area you can't even put decorations here, so a lot less is possible with this room. And then more importantly, I want to show you my divine keys. These are pretty important. I don't have this one. I'm only missing a few of them, like this one. And this one. For the Stella keys, I'm only missing Crucial Rebirths because obviously I didn't have her until now. And I still don't have her. I don't have this or this. I thought that I had this, but oh, okay. I confused it with this one, right? I don't have these two, and that's it. I think, yeah. I guess I could show you my chibis too. But I forgot where to see them because I don't care too much about them. Like the stigmata chibis, I don't really care for this part of the game. The only one that I would really want would be Cecilia, so that I could put her next to Kiana. And it also makes me wish that there was a Siegfried chibi to complete the Cassana family, but unfortunately there is not. Next, I want to show you my gameplay part of this. For the open world, the only one that I haven't finished is the Full Honkai Odyssey 2. For the Chronicles, I have recently finished all of them when I was grinding for Kiana's weapon. And for the events, they are mostly done. I'm missing a few crystals. And then with the story, I recently caught up to chapter 2 of part 1 because I was like 3 chapters behind. And I completed all of part 1, but I haven't done this chapter yet and this one. And I also recently only finished this because I was taking a break when these were coming out. So, and when I came back, part 2 was about to come out, so I just played that instead. So I still have a lot to catch up on. Also, I just realized that I forgot to move my character back. Anyways, another part of the game that I'm behind is the Elysian Realm story. I have only done chapter 1. And I've done some of the other ones, but Elysian Realm does this really annoying thing that if you haven't done all of the story yet, then it will sometimes stop you from being able to do the weekly clears. So for that reason, I just switched back to chapter 1 and just kind of forgot about the rest. But I suppose that I'm here now. I should show you my progress here. The majority of the characters I have leveled up to max, except for a few of them which I don't play often. And I mostly just save them for when I need to get crystals, because Elysian Realm is a fantastic source of crystals. And I still have a couple of characters that I haven't unlocked. And I can show you this. I don't really pay attention to this anymore. I suppose I need to progress with the story more to get more rewards from here. And then this one is just maxed out. And then also these collections, I save them for when I need crystals. so there's not that much to show here. So next we have the Supersting Dimension. Actually I ranked down to Agony 2. I used to be in Agony 3. Interesting. I guess I forgot to do it last time. That's probably it. So I'm usually in Agony 3. I only once made it to Red Lotus, but then immediately ranked down because I couldn't maintain it. And then I never made it to Nirvana. Like I said previously, I don't really like to try hard in this game. I just like to do it once and then be done with it. The same goes for Memorial Arena, which I can't really show you now, but I never got like a high ranking here. And since it's finalizing, there's not that much to show you. Character trials, I had to grind the hell out of these when I was farming for Kiana's weapon. Some of these are not completely done, but I only made it to get the weapon ticket from each of these, except for this one. I guess this one was just super annoying to do because I never did it. But yeah, some of these are really hard to do, especially this one, like for the final level. That was a nightmare. And then I guess I could show you how my events are going. This one's actually quite fun, but after I finished like all the stuff for it, I never opened it anymore. And I shouldn't have now because I'm getting spammed. Okay, yeah, this was a fun event, but it's been around for way too long and the gameplay is not that exciting generally. Then there's this one, which is a rerun. I have to be honest, I don't like when it autoplay stuff, so I didn't like this event. I only did it for the Grease and Adina and also for the skin box. But I do have to say that once I got all of the, cards and all of the different stuff from the story, this mode was actually way more fun for that. But yes, as you can see, I haven't completely cleared it because I just wanted to get my Saladina. And then Power Duo, again, I didn't really do this. I only wanted my Senna, and that's why I tried to speedrun this. And then here are my collections finally, which is a part of the game that I again don't pay that much attention to, so there is not that much for you to see here. Except for maybe these. And then finally, I forgot to show you the battlepass shop. I have 21 of these stuff. And next patch, I will be able to get 3 more and to get my Herschel Rebirth. And the next I will be going for Sana's weapon, which is also very important. And then after that, I would like to get the Herschel Truce set, because that's the only one that I don't have for the Herschel Trio team. Thank you for watching this whole account showcase. I would love to do more for when I reach the other milestones for this. So for now, that's going to be it. And see you next time. Bye!
休みが短いとか、そういった愚痴を